Hi everyone, welcome back to Thursday with Angie. So I know most of you who've been following me, you have heard me talk a little bit about Reggie Narito here. So I'm so excited that we're finally doing our first videos together. So Reggie is actually one of my closest friends, and more importantly, he's one of the greatest mentor in wine I've had. And he has over 30 years of experience in the wine industry. He literally was drinking wines and telling me story about wines that was happening when I was like literally a little elementary school kid. So he is, again, one of the most generous person I've ever seen with his time and his knowledge and his passion for wine. So I am so excited to have Reggie now on board as our Chief Storytelling Officer to share his knowledge and his passion, and so we can offer more amazing wines with you. So today we're going to start out with the 2018 Lancaster. This is a brand, of course, Reggie is very familiar with. I have been working with this wine for the last 2 years and has amazing results. People absolutely love the wine. So Reggie, can you share a little bit of a knowledge on what you think of the 2018 Lancaster and what you know about the wine?
Well, thank you for all those kind words there, Angie. And yes, I am familiar with Lancaster because I worked for Southern Wine and Spirits for 23 years. The original owner of Lancaster was Ted Simpkins, who back in 1995, when the winery was established, he was a general manager for the state of California. So I knew him and worked with him closely. Bill Foley purchased the winery in 2012 and has been the owner ever since. The winemaking consultant is Dave Ramey. I'm sure that many of you have heard about Dave Ramey. The person who actually makes the wine is David Drake, who has over 20 years of winemaking experience. This is a very typical Alexander Valley Bordeaux blend. And by that, I'm going to use the example of the Silver Oak Alexander Valley. A lot of people know that as a very approachable when young Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is very much like this. The particular winery is located at the southern tip of the Alexander Valley, right where the Chalk Hill and the Knights Valley appellations meet. So you have very alluvial, volcanic type soils, which is perfect for Bordelais grape varieties. This particular vintage, it's 68% Cabernet. It's 28% Merlot, and then the last 4% is split up between Cabernet Franc, Malbec, and Petit Verdot. It's been aged in 100% French oak for 15 months. 30% of it is new. And again, as I had mentioned, it's a very approachable style when young. It has a lot of these dark, ripe fruits like dark plum, dark cherries. It has some violets, some cigar box, and maybe even a little bit of pencil lead, which define the aromas and the flavors of the wine. It's medium full to full bodied. It has a really long finish. It got 93 points in the Wine Advocate, which is a good score for a wine at this price point. I also think because of the fact that this wine is approachable on release, it's one of those wines which I call a gap wine. So if you have some wines that are in your cellar that you know are not ready to go yet, this would be the perfect one for you to drink while you're waiting for the other wines to mature and become ready to drink. They also practice sustainable wine growing. So they are custodians of the environment, trying to leave the vineyard there still workable for future generations. And it's a delicious wine. Angie, why don't you tell them about the price deal we have?
Oh my God. Okay, so the great deal here is we've been working with the winery for a couple years, so we're getting some of the most awesome deals. So right now, if you went on their website, the bottle is literally going for $125 a bottle, which is absolutely pretty much on point for this quality of wine. And on our website, we're already giving a huge discount, $85 a bottle. But in addition to that, we wanted to kind of celebrate our first collaboration. We're offering for a very limited time only for all of you guys at $65 a bottle. And as you know, we do provide free shipping on anything over 6 or more bottle, over $400 or more in combined order. So I think it will be a no-brainer for you to just stock up 6 or buy a few bottles to have in your cellar and you can drink it this summer. And literally right before we came and started filming, I had one of my friends calling me up and asking me to send him another case. He says, Angie, I hope you still have that Lancaster. I love it so much. I just can't get enough. It's so good. So I'm just saying, don't take my word for it. Try it out. I think you'll absolutely love the wine as well.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time. Bye.